Welcome to Qimen Dongjia. Hello, my name is Douglas Chan. I'm the Qimen Master Shifu. People call me the Qimen teacher also. I teach people how to use Qimen Dongjia to do divination, to do destiny reading, date selection, and feng shui. And today we're going to touch base on this case study related to this particular investment. Mr. King approached Mrs. Xiao that he has someone invested in his coffee cafe. That means he's already somebody invested and he's open for another investor. Keynote is another investor to join him for the coffee cafe investment. And we also have to take note that Mrs. Xiao is a very good friend of Mr. King. Okay, so in this case itself, we are going to look at this Qimen chart. We are going to see the few information that we need to identify. First, we need to know where is the answer. Okay, so in order to see the Qimen chart, we have to see the answer first. The answer is actually in this Geng, our stem, which is called the Geng. This particular thing, this symbol is called Geng. So we look at this Geng box. So Geng is over here. So the information in this box number 7 represent all the signals and energy telling us whether this investment is worthwhile to go in. But of course, this is just an overall view. We always look at things in a more holistic and a more bigger picture so that we don't just look at box number 7. Box number 7 only represent is about 60-70% of the information. We also have to see what are the other information that's available within the chart itself to tell us what are the things that's available that could be very tricky or can be very suspicious or it can be very profitable. You see, so we don't do any judgment in terms of reading first. So we just look at every sector of the box to tell us the information. Okay, so box number 7 is the answer. And apparently we have some darkness, life and bandit. Life meaning is profitability. Darkness means that there's a certain hidden things that's happening. Bandit is not a very good sign, okay, meaning that it's a big loss of money. So are we able to see that this is a big loss of money? Maybe, maybe not. Let's not jump into conclusion first. Next, we need to see the asker itself. Okay, this is the asker, which is the G over here, which is on this box number 4. Box number 4, we have this person over here representing, but we will look at it later because she is not so important, but we need to see how profitable is this business venture, how reliable is this business venture. Okay, so when we talk about business-wise, we always look at Senmen, which is alive. This is the box. So in this aspect, box number 7, just now is the answer. It also represents the profitability. So profitability with a life, and there's a darkness over here with the bandit, doesn't look so good. Okay. And next we have to look at the bandit sign. The bandit sign is over here, which tell us is corresponding with the profit, which means that this is not really a good sign. Okay, that means potentially she will lose money in this aspect. And at the same time, we also have to see the black tortoise. Black tortoise actually is in correspondence with the asker. Okay, so meaning that black tortoise also indicate lost money, but lesser money. So there's one sign saying that lost big money. There's one sign saying lost small money. So it doesn't really spell too good in this aspect. Okay, next we have to look at the money. Where is the money over here? Okay, money over here, we can see that this is called a Wu in this box number 1. Okay, box number 1 represent the monetary itself. So money, there's obstruct, meaning that the money itself, the amount of money involved, there could be quite huge. She may not be able to raise the amount based on box number 1's indication, and there could be some impulsive decision that may be made by her. Okay, but we have to see something very interesting is that this is a leader over here. So probably I may suspect that Mrs. Xiao may not have the money amount may be very a lot. So she may be even borrowing from somebody to get this investment. Okay. And at the same time, if we look at box number 1 itself, which is under the water element, you see the purple color over here stand for water, and herself is actually in wood. This is her because this is she. Just now we already identified. She is the asker. So in this box number 4 is actually under the element of wood. So water actually produces wood, meaning that the money actually will help her in this investment with somebody help. Okay, next we move on to something which is also a little bit interesting. So we need to find out in this case itself whether this person is really talking about the real thing. Is he reliable? Okay, so in now information, we will look at this particular thing called the Jingmen. We call it view in English. So view itself under this box number 8 is telling us the information about the investment for this coffee cafe. And something interesting is that we have this particular thing, we have this 9 heaven, which is called the Jiu Tian in Chinese. So Jiu Tian means a very high, very big, expectation very high. But of course, in this case itself, in the information, we are talking about this person, which is Mr. King. He is telling a big lie. Okay, so the information that provided to Mrs. Xiao by Mr. King, he is telling a big lie. So in this case itself, with all the information that's related with profitability, with the capital, with the bandit, and with the black tortoise, I would actually recommend this Mrs. Xiao not to go ahead with this particular investment. So key thing is Mrs. Xiao is a good friend of Mr. King. So in this case itself, it doesn't really matter whether it's a good friend or even like relative or brother, mother's father, all this thing doesn't matter. End of the day, is information is incorrect, is exaggerated. The profitability of this business is not great. It will lose money. Minimum is losing some money. Maximum is losing a lot of money. So in this aspect, I will not recommend Mrs. Xiao to go ahead with this particular investment. Okay, in this case, that will be all for this particular case study. Please move on to the next case study, and from there, we can learn more about Xi Men Dun Jia. Thank you very much.